Hi guys, it's Bella here. Thank you for watching another video. Welcome back to another video, or welcome if it's your first time watching a video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about something that I use in my lifetime, in my life a lot, that I've used in my lifetime a lot, and that is manifestation and using the law of attraction to get the things that you want out of life. I've used it for little things as well as really big things, and right now I'm working on some of my attracting some of my biggest goals yet. So I'm just gonna kind of do like a introduction to the law of attraction a little bit and the three basic steps. So if you've never heard of it, manifesting the law of attraction, they're synonymous. And basically the concept is that like attracts like. So your thoughts and your wishes and your dreams and all those things reflect your outer world, your reality. So that's kind of an exciting concept, and some of you are like, yeah, that's kind of BS, or whatever. I mean, maybe you don't believe in this stuff at all. For those of you that are of Christian faith, I find it kind of similar to praying, and lots of times, you can give credit to whoever you want for bringing things into your life that that you are asking for and that you desire, but ultimately it's your responsibility. It's you working with the Creator, the universe, God, whoever, to make your dreams and your wishes and your thoughts a reality. So before you can even really get to the place of manifesting, right, you have to have like some basic kind of things covered. The first thing is you really have to get your thoughts on board, and you have to believe in this concept, because that's you believing it is what makes it work. So there's some simple things that you can do to help align yourself like even better, basically raising your vibration. So if you don't know, if you've never heard of it before, we're all energetic beings. Everything on this planet is made up of matter and has energy. So we can actually raise our vibrational energy by doing certain things, and that will help us be more in line, make us be more in line with what we want, assuming what we want is the right thing for us, right? And that's positive. Like if you're trying to win back an old boyfriend or make a relationship work that's just like toxic, or I don't know, you're trying to aspire to a job that is more like about a status symbol than it is about what's really best for you, then the universe is probably not going to work really with you on that, right? Like it's not, the universe wants what's best for you, or the Creator, or whatever you want to call it. So you really have to kind of get centered first, and there's lots of ways to do that. Yoga, meditation, the foods that you eat, I think is really important. That's a huge reason why I have a plant-based diet, because years ago when I first started reading about this stuff, I think I was like maybe 18 when I found the book, The Celestine Prophecies. They're basically learning in that book about the foods that you eat and how it directly interacts with your energetic field, and plants, fresh fruits and vegetables, ideally from a garden that you grow. Now that's not realistic for all of us, right? But that's one of my goals. But those fresh fruits and vegetables contain the most life out of anything that you can eat. And you're like, okay, well, what does this have to do with anything? It has to do with obtaining that life source right? And raising our vibration with it so that our thoughts and our desires, which are hopefully of like a true aspirational nature, like it's your true purpose, it's your dharma, right? It's whatever your goals are that you're working towards, are the things that you're meant to have. So part of the way that you can know that what you want is what you should have is that you're doing all the right things for yourself and your body. You know, you're exercising, you're eating right, you're being a good person. You know, your everyday thoughts are full of like positive messages and not negative messages, right? You're not like really down on yourself or down on other people, which is just another reflection of like you internally being, you know, your own worst critic. So eating high vibrational foods, exercising to raise your vibration, meditating to raise your vibration, getting yourself in that right headspace first, being really healthy is a really good place to start from if you're really serious about getting into manifesting. So anyway, so that's kind of like before you even get to the plate, right? Before you even get up to bat to do your manifesting work, pre-work. So then the first thing that you need to do to manifest is to be really specific and really clear about what you want. So say you want to be, you know, successful, right? Maybe you're writing a new book. You really want your book to be a huge success. Okay, well, you need to define that. Like, what does that success look like to you? Like, maybe it looks like, you know, you're on the top sellers list on Amazon and, you know, you've made X amount of dollars with your book within the first 6 months of its release or whatever, right? So get really clear on the details about what you want and write it down. Get a notebook it could be even any notebook or whatever, but maybe you get a specific one for manifesting and you really write down like what it is that you want from all the things that you're trying to manifest. Okay. So then the number 2 thing, and this is actually like kind of difficult for a lot of people and even for me sometimes, is the feeling. You have to have, like, when you're writing it down, when you're thinking about the things that you want, you have to feel like you've already had it, or you already have the thing that you want. You already possess the thing, or it's already in your life. You're already living that way. Like, you know, say that you want to be totally out of debt and have $100,000 in your bank account, which is one of the things I'm manifesting. You have to feel like what that will feel like, you know, like feel how you'd feel when you wake up in the morning to have that kind of financial freedom, right? Like, what would your day be like? And start thinking about all of those things. And there's some really great tools that you can use in addition with these basic 3 steps that I'm sharing with you. And I'll probably do another video on that later, just so this one's not too long. But yeah, basically just, you know, writing it down, what you want, what you're getting clear on, what you're specific about with your desires, and your hopes and your dreams, and then really feeling like, oh my God, this is like the feeling of getting this thing that I want, or maybe it's you know, you're trying to attract like your soulmate or your twin flame or your whatever. Maybe it's like, oh, this is what it would feel like to finally like be just deeply in love with somebody, right? That totally accepts you, and like, God, how good would that feel to finally like not be, you know, in a relationship that's like fear-based, where you don't know where it's going, don't know if it's ever like going anywhere, or if you're just kind of in limbo, or if that person really even cares about you. and loves you unconditionally, that kind of thing. So just like really feeling all those feelings about how it would be to have the thing that you desire. So then the third part is also sort of challenging. It's to like really trust and believe that what you want is coming to you, and then like let it go, and don't try to put, I mean, you can certainly put a specific like timeline on, like I said, 6 months after your book launch you want to have, sold this many copies or whatever. You can certainly put a timeline, but don't be attached to it. Don't think like, oh God, I put this timeline on it and I've reached this timeline and it's not here. Like, there's a phrase that like, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Well, so is the universe. Same thing in my mind. Or, manifesting works in mysterious ways. Like, sometimes too, maybe the thing that you want is not really the thing that you're really trying to manifest, and you're like doing all the steps right, but the problem was, to begin with, like, you didn't have really the clear, you weren't coming from a place of heart-centeredness, right? So you weren't really clear about what you wanted. Like, you think you know what you want, but it's really not the best thing for you. So sometimes the universe is like, yeah, okay, that's really great, you're doing all the work and good for you, but like, go back to the drawing table and figure something else out. And that's just kind of life. But I think that if you do come from a place of heart-centeredness, and also I've also been in the situation where something that I really, really want, I then, later after time, I don't get the thing, and then I kind of realize, like, something comes to light that, like, actually that wasn't a good choice for me, and it wasn't even, like, for example, there was this property that I was like really lusting after for several years, and I was, really hoping to get it, and then it didn't work out, and someone else bought it. It was for sale for a long time, and then something kind of better came along, and I realized that I didn't even want to buy property in that area because it just wasn't the right time. I didn't have the right people in my court that would have helped me and supported me in manifesting that business that I was hoping for. So, yeah, I think just letting it go and trust that it's coming to you, and at least trust that the right things for you are coming to you, and those are the 3 basic steps. So get clear on what you want, be specific, write it down, feel that you already have what you're trying to manifest and believe it, and then trust that it is coming to you and let it go. Those are the 3 basic steps to manifesting. Hope you guys like this video. If you did, please like it and support me by subscribing. And yeah, we'll see you next Thursday. Hope you guys have a really good week. Bye.